Hello guys, welcome back to Home Time with Cheryl. Happy New Year guys, 2023. Wait. My friends, consistency has been a disease, but I have not been posting for a very long time because motherhood happened. But I am now good and that is a story for another day. Anyway guys, today I want us to talk about this topic, periods. I have realized, by the way, most of the people, when you listen to their first time that they had periods, there are those who are very lucky, and there are those like me who are unfortunate kidogo to a point that maybe you did not get even the right information, the right hygiene when you're going on your periods and stuff. So today, under one of those minisodes that we do, my first read, I want me to talk about my first time having periods. I remember it clearly. And guys, the reason why I love this topic so much is because I really suffered a lot when I had periods. I lacked direction. Like I lacked who the people maybe who were supposed to teach me. I lacked people who are going to teach me. And also now I got so passionate about young girls, especially these young girls of the age, maybe teenagers who are starting their periods. And I just love walking and I just enjoy walking with them through that journey because there are a lot of things really involved during menstruation or when a girl starts getting periods or even just women in general. So guys, join me. You can comment down there and kindly subscribe to my channel, please. If you find my work worth sharing, kindly share it to other people. Yes. So here goes the story. I remember I had lost my mom. Actually, I think which year was it? I have forgotten the year, but I had lost my mom. And so when I lost her, I had not started my periods, but I had elder sisters. And having elder sisters, Kitambo, there was a way that maybe we were not engaged or period was really hidden and you could not even know this person is on period or this one is not on period. Trust me, I didn't even see my sisters on period even one day. Except that I remember there is one day one of my sisters sent me, but wrote it on a paper. Go to the supermarket and give the attendant this thing. I went and came back with it. I gave it to her. I didn't know what it was all about. Then there was this day also I locked myself in one of their rooms and I started checking through their bags and now I found pads. I found a packet of pads now because now I know, but then I didn't know. I kept wondering, what is this thing? Is this something to be eaten? I opened the first pack. Now I went and opened this one. It's so funny actually because I did not even know what I was doing. I just went out because it is not even food, it's not chocolate. I mean, what is this special thing that I was sent? Yeah, I really suffered. Okay, so days went and I remember I went now to the next class, which was class 8. My Q, I think these things were taught in class 6. But I don't know why I did not pay attention. Maybe because I did not expect them to happen to me, or maybe I thought it is until you grow, you become so grown. That is when maybe you could be having your periods. So I went. Now my mom passed on, and now I moved and went to live in a different place. Now this different place I am living, I'm the only girl here, so I live with my 2 brothers. Wow. Now I'm like, geez, how am I even supposed to? Then I started, I started my period when I was traveling. Now when I was traveling to this different place, I reached and I was like, Jesus, this is blood. Who am I supposed to tell this? I don't have a mother on my queue. I've left my sister's back. I have these boys who, and I'm like, wow, what am I even supposed to do here? Okay, I slept through the night, just like that, no pads, no nothing, because trust me, I didn't know a single thing. I slept through the night, woke up in the morning, got a shower, and went to school. Just like that, no pads, no nothing. Where I slept, I think I did not even soil. I didn't soil the bed. So maybe if I soiled the bed, the people who I was staying with would have noticed that, hey, maybe there is something happening here. So it was just my pants and my inner clothes and everything. I just went to school again. Going to school, I sat down. Now in those days, people went for lunch. I kept sitting down because I could not even stand. I could not even go for break. And naturally, I'm bubbly. Naturally, I'm social. But this day, I could not even go out. I have sat down because when I stand, I've soiled the whole place. Now, something once happened that in the process of me sitting down, now the blood started trickling because I have sat so much. It irritates. I've sat down so much and it has started trickling. Now, I decided to step on it with my shoe. Then people went for lunch. Yeah. It was very embarrassing. Now, I was going to peep through the window if at least everybody out of the school have gone out for lunch so that I can at least maybe go and wash myself. Mind you, I don't have pads. I have not told anyone about this. So sad. I went to the sink of the school now. No one was there. And I climbed. Yeah, funny. I climbed on it and I started washing the soiled uniform cloth that I had. I cleaned and went and lied on the grass so my cloth dried up. Evening came again, I tied the sweater around my waist and went home. Yes, went home, got to the bathroom, washed my clothes. No one knows what is happening. I'm just there. So on the way, no, not on the way. Now, the following day coming to school, there was this friend I had, because I was even new in that school, I think. So I met this one girl and we became friends. And in the process, in fact, I didn't even tell her also about period. She just told me that maybe they were also passing, I think, through some things in their home. So she told me that the head teacher had called her and given her money for lunch. So in the process now, I started to say, I wish also the teacher could buy me pads. You see, something like that. So in the process, we started getting engaging and she would bring me pads. Yeah, now she started bringing me pads. But you see, well, I think when you start periods, especially for teenagers or for first time, it just happened once, and since you don't even have proper education that it is going to happen on a certain date, I didn't even have this knowledge that hey, maybe it is monthly or what is it. I thought maybe wow, that is it, and we are done and dusted. So 3 days passed, and I thanked God because yeah, no more blood. No one knew about what is going on. I think throughout the period when I was now in class 8, I never experienced periods anymore. And yeah, so now coming this place, I joined high school. I was bought sanitary towels with my brothers now when I was going to school. So I don't know how to use this thing because I've never used it. In fact, we went to the supermarket with my bro and he was like, yeah, nasikia hivi tu wasichana wao wanatumia. That is exactly what he said. Nasikia hivi tu wasichana wao wanatumia. And yeah, he bought them and it was there. And I remember in school that day, all from ones who were being admitted, like everyone was now on period. Like a lot of people were just getting out crying. And then I was also shy. So I could not even approach anyone and ask them that, hey, I have also started attending any stuff like that. Okay. And I have pad. So there is this day again, I slept and I realized I was on my period. Now I took a pad and I said, okay, why not? They are here. I think that is how they are used. Now, guys, let me show you something. You see, this pad, when you open inside, let me just open it so that I show you. When you open, this is how it looks. There is something there that you're supposed to open so that you make it stick on your underpants when you're putting it on. Wow, who is Tracy? I didn't even know that we are supposed to be removing that white thing. Oh my god. And then also the wings. Me, I just took the pad and put it on my pants and I went to class. No, I was very uncomfortable. Why is this thing moving? I thought this is how it's supposed to do. Then again, I soiled my clothes. Hey Jesus! I used to come back to the dormitory very late because now I don't want to be seen. Then I go to the bathroom, I clean myself up. Man, it really took me time, and I learned this thing on my own. Trust me, I learned using sanitary towel on my own. I learned the hygiene of the sanitary towel on my own, but on a very, very hard way. On a very hard way. Thank God I didn't even have cramps. Now imagine having cramps, having no knowledge of sanitary towels, having boys around you, not having anyone, a mentor or someone to walk you through this journey. You know, in school we are taught, yes, you are taught for knowledge, but I wish our schools then would have even these counseling sessions whereby you take a young girl, and talk to them about them. Like as much as we have parents home, but back then, our parents, there are some things they could never discuss with their children. So I wish that we could introduce mothers in schools. We can call them, okay, I think these matrons that we have in school nowadays. If you see a girl is of age, take the girl, talk to her, guide them through this period, through this journey. Tell them this, you wash yourself like this after this. Hey, now with the whole of Form 1, I really, really suffered. So then we closed schools, and I went home. And I think there was this one day I sat alone, and I was like, hey, let me observe this sanitary towel. Imagine, that's when I realized that I'm supposed to be removing this thing here. Yeah, the one you remove so that you stick your pad on your sanitary, and you also open the wings. Also, thank God, because of now when I came home we had television, so I could even see the advertisements and everything else. But trust me, you see, you can assume that someone is grown, you can assume that a girl is of age, but you don't know what they're going through during their periods. You don't know which misinformation they lack when they're going through their periods. So I sat down. When I realized there was something to be opened, yeah. That was the greatest achievement of all time. Siani, that was the God, guys. That was the God. It's so funny. That's how funny it is. Now I'm home. How do I even start asking my brothers that way? Yo, I'm on my periods, guys. I'm on my periods. And in fact, you see, now I was the youngest, and people maybe would assume that a younger, maybe even them, they lacked information that, hey, maybe it only happens to older women. They never imagined that I was ever on my period even a single day. So I'm like, where do I get these pads from? Where do I get pads from? Where do I get pads from? Nowhere. Now here goes me cutting clothes and using them as sanitary towels. It is so sad. Very sad, very hurting, very unhygienic in the first place. Because this is a cloth, you cut it and you use it. It really hurts. It hurts someone a lot because you have to sleep with this one cloth all through the night, so that you don't get hurt, or so that you don't soil your clothes. Also now, because I've told you I live amongst boys who are my brothers, you could not even show them, like I can't show them that, hey, this is blood here, this thing is happening here. So I would use the cloth until maybe when I was going back to school, now I could get access to sanitary towels. See, in school I was just okay, because all these 2 years, the first time that it happened, and now all through Form 1, and now getting the knowledge on myself, and then also getting along with, maybe you are in the dormitories where people just dress, you find that maybe you see other girls out there using it, and how they're putting the sanitary towels on their pants. So I had learned. But every time I came home, now this is how the period poverty would happen. You don't get them, you don't get the information, you don't get the right people to share with. So you end up cutting and again another mattress. By the time you go back to school, people wonder, wait, what happened to our mattress? You start blaming rats. But yeah, I was the rat, guys. Hi. Yeah, I was the rat. That is why I'm so passionate about this. I'm so passionate about walking the journey of period, walking the journey of menstruation and hygiene with young girls. That's it for today, guys. Let's meet for another exciting episode of this period, because the story goes on. The story continues. Subscribe. Bye.